Because I'm assuming they're on the hook. You're on the hook for paying them, right?
Yeah.
So you're also gonna have to pay more money to the city now because our two advisors weren't.
Well, can you guys do me a big ass favor and actually give me the rules and regulations about noise complaints? Is that possible? Can you guys get a supervisor and give me a actual red in black and white?
No, we don't do that, bro.
What do you mean you guys don't do that?
Him and I are both field supervisors right now. And
Well, can you guys get me a...
Yeah.
No, that's you can
So
go to the
what do you
Fontana-
mean no?
You can go to the City of Fontana website, look up the municipal code, the citation that you're going to be cited for.
What is it? Can I Google it right now?
When we're done, you
Is it
can.
okay?
When we're done, you could Google the exact section that he cites you. Okay?
No, before the citation, before I cite anything.
No.
What do you
so
mean?
look,
no.
listen. We already told you
Right
that.
as a citizen,
Listen.
No, they want to treat veterans like this. Cool. Hey,
It's not. We're both veterans, bro.
veterans.
All right,
Yeah.
so knock that off.
Listen, I'm trying to explain it to you. Okay. We came out here already and told you that you were in a violation. Okay. You have a live band that's extremely loud. If you're disturbing your neighbors, if you can hear the music past your property line, that's a violation. It's a city code. It's not a crime. It's the city code. The city decided.
Officer,
how much it
the
is.
city code is no noise between 11 p.m.
No, it's
to
not.
8 a.m.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
It is.
No, it's not. I work for the city. No, it's not.
You work for the city. You
Yes.
might don't know the codes. I
You know
Google.
the
I
code
Google it
because
already.
My partner right now is going to write a ticket for it.
I Google it already.
Okay,
No
I don't know what
noise
you Googled
between
because the
11
Fontana
p.m.
City code.
Yeah, Fontana City
Uh-huh.
code. Yeah.
Mhm.
By the way,
City code that
what
you
is your name and
Hey.
your badge number?
The city code that you Googled is regarding construction and commercial business stuff that makes loud noises. Like they're building properties, they're demolishing things, yard working, stuff like that. That's what that city code covers.
Okay.
There's a general prohibited.
Can we have your name and badge number, please?
Huh?
Can you have your name?
He'll get the badge number on the ticket. Okay, he's the one that's detained.
You're a public servant. You're supposed to identify yourself.
You have my name right here on your video.
Is your name is right here?
Okay. So you're not.
Is that your name
You're
right
free to
here?
go.
I'm sorry?
You're not detained. You're free to go.
I'm free to go. I'm free to stay too.
Okay, then stay. That's fine.
Can you please identify yourself?
Yeah, it's Officer Patty from the Fontana Police Department.
Badge number, please.
Huh? It's 1108.
1108. Thank you very much. It's not that hard. You have to identify to the public every time they ask you. When you talk to... I'm sorry?
Who says that? Are you detained? Are
No.
you detained right now? I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I have no purpose to deal with you right now.
You do.
I'm dealing with him. Okay?
You do. You have to identify to the
Okay.
public
All right.
every time they ask you.
Okay.
I know a little bit about the law. That's why I'm
don't know
telling you.
enough.
I'm not?
You don't know enough.
You have to identify to the public, man.
Okay. Are you detained right now?
No, I'm not.
You're not. So there's no reason. There's no need.
When you engage in a conversation with somebody like you are right now, you have to identify yourself. And you know that.
Okay. Go.
You know that.
Google that law and quote it for me. Okay. Go ahead.
It's not a law, man.
Oh, so it's not a law. So I don't
It's
have
not
to-
a law.
It's not a law. Exactly.
No, it's not a law.
It's not a law.
But you have to identify
You just said it
yourself.
It's not a law. Show me the legal documentation that shows that's quoting what you're trying to say.
I'll show it to you.
Go ahead. You have
I'll
your
show
phone
it to
now?
you.
You said you're a supervisor?
Yep.
Are you a sergeant?
Show us since you're the supervisor, and you have all this documentation that you guys know and are accusing of.
He's the gentleman. He's the gentleman that's getting a citation.
I asked them.
Okay. He's gonna get the code. He's gonna get the municipal code on the ticket, and he can look it up. He also is not admitting to guilt signing it. He's saying that I'm gonna go to court and fight it. I'm gonna go to court and practice my constitutional right to defend myself or have an attorney defend me, and dispute it there. Okay.
And everywhere, I live in Rialto, and past 10 o'clock is when the cops.
Rialto is a different city, bro. Rialto has a different set of city codes, and I promise you, I'm sure there's a city code in Rialto that is pretty much the same as this. It's not us driving around neighborhoods saying, "Oh, these people are having a loud party. Let's go harass his family."
But it's cool to have fucking bombs, kids, and shit in the fucking streets.
We're not cool with that either. We have a team that's
Well, brother,
specific
hey,
for that.
go down the street right here on the American. That's fine. Stop.
We deal with them all the time, man. We deal with them all the time. Okay.
So as far as the noise complaint, that's only based off of music, like.
It's general
Can it be
noise.
if I'm loud? Like say I'm loud.
If
and
you're
we call it a
so
complaint.
so there's a code. It's disturbing somebody's peace. Okay, you could be screaming. You could be playing instruments. You could be working on your car. Anything that disturbs the peace of another person. That's what it is. Okay.
When does it become like
Like a time or
like
anything?
a harassment? I guess where say that person just constantly calling you.
If they're calling and filing false police reports, which people do, they get dealt with accordingly as well. But when we have complaints of a party here, and we show up and there's a loud party and the music amplifying into another neighborhood, because before we even turn on the street, we can hear it.
Yeah.
That's not harassment. That's not harassment. Okay?
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah. My advice is if you guys have celebrations and stuff, like everybody does, I have parties, okay? I would knock on your neighbors' doors and say, hey, we're going to be having a party. We have a band. We have them paid till 11.
Man, you guys. We know
But,
what
it's,
call.
but he's your neighbor. He's your neighbor, not ours. You have to live with him, and he's gonna. I get it. People are headaches. People are headaches. All right. But what other neighbors usually do is they'll be like, "Hey, we're having a party. It's for a birthday or some sort of celebration. We have a band coming. They're paid till 11. You guys are welcome to join. You're invited. Or just please, if the noise is too loud, here's my phone number. Please call me, and we can deal with it between us as neighbors. Okay." Yeah.
Yeah, and I hit you with a 90-day one. I hit you with something small. What's that? That's not how I do things. And I'm not saying anything, but there's, what, 8 of you? 6 of you? Like,
There were 3 of you out here with just one also. That's why we gotta come out too.
Yeah, really, we're not the bad guys.
No,
So,
like you don't know, we don't know either. You know.
Is he detained?
Just be cautious.
Officer, is he detained?
It's funny to you, but
what's that?
Is he detained?
I'm sorry?
Is he detained?
He's detained right now until I give him the citation. Yes, sir.
Is he detained?
Yes, sir. Just get it back.
So I don't know what you guys discussed while I was away, but like I said. And there's also parties that like high schoolers have when their parents are out of town, and they have these huge rager, flyer, Instagram parties, which is a different section altogether. That's called an unruly gathering. We're not saying your party is unruly. We're not saying your party is anything like that. It's just too loud. Okay. I understand this is all family. You guys aren't like inviting people that are randoms coming and parking illegally on the street, double parking, and
We're only like 20 people here.
no, and that's fine. We're not against your guys' party. And like I said earlier, we're not just driving up and down neighborhoods saying like, oh, these guys have a loud party, let's go tell them to turn down. I personally don't care that you guys are having a party. I like that you guys are getting together and celebrating whatever it is you're celebrating. But we also have an obligation and a responsibility to serve every citizen, including you guys and the neighbors.
No, we understand that.
Because if a neighbor came over here and was like, hey, turn down the music, that's fine. But if they're getting how unruly he was and talking shit to you guys, we stepped in and stopped that right away. I don't know if you were out here for that.
I was here, yeah.
But he was being immature and disrespectful to whoever he was yelling to over here. I don't know who it was. And we put it into that, and we talked to him on the side about that too. Okay.
So what's the rule if we take the group inside?
it's the same thing as
No,
long as
we're
it's
not
loud,
saying
right?
you guys have to go inside. It's just the music. And like when people have like DJs and stereos, it's a lot easier for them to take the music inside. But if the music amplifies or vibrates in another person's house, they could potentially call it here. I don't want to give you guys.
Is there a permit? Like say if we wanted to have a party, can we go to the city and be like, hey?
There's permits that you can get to block off the street for like 4th of July, like block parties, that you have parties out in the street where you like put barricades up. You can get permits for that.
But not for like, hey, I'm gonna have like some music.
No. Now I know before COVID there's like halls and stuff in the city and other cities that you can rent out and have parties. I don't know how it is right now. Or like there's churches and all that stuff that rent out their auditoriums and stuff. But what I want you guys to take away from this is that we're not trying to or not even violating anyone's constitutional rights here, okay? I understand everyone sees these videos on YouTube or whatever, Facebook, Instagram, where these guys are going around streaming and saying all this weird legal jargon. Most of it's bogus, okay?
No, I mean, you're talking to us, respect.
Yeah.
As to opposed to earlier, it was kind of shaky, like right now, we're talking, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm taking it all in.
At least get out though, because of my fucking injury, bro, and have
He's almost done. He's almost done.
So by the way, it's not in your policy to identify to the public when they ask you?
When someone is detained and we have a reason, we identify ourselves. And it's also going to be on the call for service. It's going to be on any type of citation, or if there's an arrest made, all of our information's on it. The police
Gotcha.
report's going to have all our information on it.
Gotcha.
What's that?
He said it's taking a while. I've seen faster traffic tickets.
Yeah. How long did you guys have the ban until? Was it 11 p.m.?
no 8.
Just from 5 to 8.
Not even 5, 6.
6.
6 to 9, 6 to
They
8:30.
called as soon as they started playing at 6.
I'm on the band. We just playing like 30 minutes and you guys arrive right away. Before the first hour, the first 45 minutes.
Some neighborhoods, the music will be even louder than that, and nobody calls. Nobody cares. Some neighborhoods, the music's lower than that, and they call. I've gone to a house before where the music is what it is right now, and someone called on that.
That's only like a
Question.
little speak.
So, once I go to court, 'cause I'm going to go to court,
Okay.
the people that actually call the police, wouldn't their information come out too? But it's basically for the public, right?
So what happens is on the call card, call for service, it says anonymous. Sometimes. You can ask, say, hey, who called? You can ask for that. You can go to the police station and ask for a copy of.
Yeah, it's a public record. You can get a record.
Just to talk
So
You can get a record and you can find out who calls.
yeah, and the thing is, like, when they call alleging, the noise violation, and say we showed up and there was no noise, and they're like, we demand you to write them a ticket. If we don't observe it or hear it, we're not going to do anything. It changes, even if they're anonymous, and we show up and say, all right, yeah, this alleged complaint is valid, we're witnessing it ourselves, then them coming in to like testify or kind of like say their side, it's not even necessarily required. It's kind of like you have a right to face your accuser, basically. It's your Fifth Amendment right. Okay.
Alright, David, here's the deal, okay? Like I told you before, alright? Warned you once, alright? Was I not nice to you the first time? Cool. I was trying to, I showed you respect. I told you, hey, look, I get you guys are having a party, and like my partners explained to you, we get you're having a party, you're trying to have fun, I understand that, but I told you to turn it down, then we get multiple people calling us back out here, alright? We don't want to do that. I know your neighbors being a jerk, being a dick, I understand that. Sometimes I have bad neighbors too that I have to deal with, and we resolve the problem, okay? You gotta be the bigger man, all right? That's up to him.
No, I'm not wood.
Okay, and yeah, you were. So, all right.
Can I say something?
The only thing was he wasn't even the
Excuse
only
me, can
one.
I say something?
You know what I mean?
It's just we're not trying to have a party. We're not trying to have fun. Like I
No,
came
no,
out the first time
you're
we.
celebrating.
Yeah,
your,
it's the morning I'm birthday of my uncle.
Yes, you're
He
trying to
passed.
celebrate
So
your uncle's life.
we're not even trying to have a party and be loud and have fun. It's none of that. It's just music while we're eating and that's it. And it was from 5 to 8 p.m. Not even late. It was 3 hours. That's it.
All right, David. It's not a mission to go to pay. It's just a ticket. It's an infraction. It's not an arrest or anything. Okay. Just go ahead and sign in that red box. Your court date is on January 14th of 2022. Okay. See where it says signature right here? That's where you're gonna go ahead and sign. Okay. Let me get a copy of this. Signature.
What is the signature for?
Signature for you're receiving your citation.
Got what?
You're receiving your citation.
So he has to sign it?
He does, or else he goes to jail.
Is that written on the ticket? If he doesn't sign it, he goes to jail.
It's not your ticket, it says.
I'm asking.
Okay. Well, I'm not telling you. It's
You
none
can
of your
ask,
business. Sir, I'll give you a copy, all right?
Why? Why? Because they call it
Nice, just for the noise.
All right, sir. There you go. All right. Keep the music down, please.
Is it okay how we have it now?
It's not up to us to decide.
Now, if somebody calls,
It is.
No. Is it okay how we have it now?
Yes, the live band will be issued.
So it's okay now.
Multiple
Okay,
neighbors have
that's
called.
cool. That's all I want to know.
Our fault. But if a neighbor
Oh,
calls,
I get it. It's not your fault.
If the
Trust me.
neighbors call and the noise is disturbing them inside their home, that's what the violation is. I'll be honest with you, I highly doubt anybody can hear that from inside their house.
To me personally, that's not.
But it's
To me personally, that's not.
But the fact that we're already taking time for that.
that neighbor's gonna call no matter how loud the music is.
He wasn't the only one. We're helping with multiple others.
Now I'm gonna get the dispatch report. Now I'm gonna get the dispatch report.
Yeah, you can get a report.
If anybody
You can request.
that,
I would agree with you. It's pretty crazy.
A lot of weird verbiage. If I stand on that side of the door,
Yeah, but where you at? What?
Okay, guys, this police from Fontana, California. They're about to leave now. We come to play some music and some neighbor complained, so they're about to leave. Car number 13, 2 agents. And this is car number 20. They're leaving. Bye.